Hello and welcome to another episode of Star Citizen. We made a lot of money in the pyro system, but our rental of the constellation had expired. So I claimed our freelancer to fly back to Stan. The pyro system is beautiful and I can't wait to explore the planets. But I wanted to buy our own constellation first. And I also wanted to check out the wikelo mission. Our first stop was at Hurston, to visit the ship dealer at the spaceport of Lorville. For the beginning, I prefer the Taurus to the Andromeda. It offers almost twice as much cargo space and we didn't use the missiles often anyway. In an Omega Pro shop in New Babbage, we even found a different paint job, a Dark Queen. We equipped our ship immediately with the new color, but honestly I didn't see it by now either. You will see pretty soon why. Update 4.1.1 arrived, well, and somehow we lost our armor and weapons. Which didn't bother me at all, but I wasn't worried about our recently bought constellation. So we rushed to the spaceport and I was pretty surprised. Not only our constellation was still there, we also got the Origins V25A and the Avenger Titan. For whatever reason. Well, there was a live event going on, the Invictus launch week, which is a military exhibition at Area 18 on ArcCorp. I don't know if we got the new ships because of and only during this event, but I decided to hop in our new Titan to fly over to the exhibition. We had to have a look at it. I really like the eye tracker. The immersion is great. Especially in combination with the awesome design of most cockpits. The Avenger Titan offers one size 4 and 2 size 3 weapon hardpoint. On top we have 4 size 3 missiles and 8 SCU cargo space. A nice little starter ship, nothing crazy though. What shall I say? Stupidity is something that doesn't go away so quickly. Once again I forgot to pull the throttle back while I got myself a coffee. Jeez, coffee can be deadly. About 15 minutes later, we arrived at ArcCorp again. This event is a perfect example about the details in this game. As soon as you arrive at Area 18, there are signs and billboards which promote the exhibition all over the place. I was at a few exhibitions, also military exhibitions in my life, and this feels so real. As closer you get, as more signs are everywhere. I love it. I have no idea if that was a player or an NPC. But anyway, the design of this event was awesome.
But as a team, working together.
For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty. Invictus launching is a great opportunity to see its actions. They expanded their roster of Idris. It's your right to inspect the latest acquisition of the new League. Get a better understanding of what they do. Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women. A variety of operations, but for their combat search and rescue pillars of duty, service, and civic pride. Not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates, but also includes our active service members, much
If you ask yourself why we suddenly had armor during this little video montage, well, the game crashed quite often. 3 times it crashed to desktop and once we lost the connection to the server. Anyway though, I wanted to buy armor at the exhibition, but somehow I couldn't find any. After each crash we spawned in the residential part of Area 18, so we equipped us there in between. The exhibition is great. You can buy different ship parts there, have a look inside the vehicles. That said, you can't power them, which makes sense, and yet it's also sad somehow. Anyway, everything else, like the elevators, are working. I also like the design of the hallways, and especially some of the different booths reminded me of things I saw at exhibitions I visited in the past. We also found the new flight blades. I don't know much about them, but you can kind of specify your ship. Like a trade of less mobility for more speed. But we will have a closer look at them later on in this series. I already wanted to leave the area when I discovered the probably best part of the entire event. You can rent many ships for free. At least each for 2 days during the event. Which gave me an idea, as you will see in the next episode. I was on the way to the spaceport, because I already accepted the wikelo mission, which I wanted to show in this video, but it was too much footage. So we'll have to show it in the next episode. Sorry mates. On our way the game crashed though, which was a good thing, because this way we spawned at the residential area again. On our way to the train, I noticed that 2 signs for this event were pointing in different directions. This way we discovered the highlight of the exhibition, which was accessible through a tower at the Accor Plaza. At the top of the tower, they showcase the Idris, which is a huge battleship, and I mean huge. I spent almost an hour discovering this ship from inside. It's brutal. It's crazy. and it's promising for massive multiplayer gameplay. Seriously, just look at this briefing room. Imagine the multiplayer gameplay experience. When you are in charge of that room, briefing the pilots, the engineers, the supply staff, and everyone involved about their duty. I got goosebumps when I saw this room. I mean, look at this hangar and imagine a bunch of players boarding their fighter ships. Yeah, I know we are far away from such a gameplay becoming a smooth experience, but anyway, the vision of Star Citizen is almost unreal to me. Especially coming from the C64, 64 KB RAM. And now look how far we have come. I love it. I mean, there's even a shooting range on that ship. You have to appreciate the ambitions of this game. I would even love to be a medic on this ship. Imagine the possible gameplay. 600 people in the wares now. Just 50 of them would make this ship probably the best multiplayer experience you ever have. This freaking ship is even so big, I had to run in between. Otherwise...
Ship is too big. If I walk, the movie will be over.
Anyway, it's a crazy ship and I love it. Or much more its potential in the future. Probably more far future. On the other hand, fire might arrive soon. So imagine this ship burning and you trying to extinguish it. Jeez, I can't wait for some multiplayer gameplay as well. The event is very nice. Unfortunately, I was only able to play for a few days. But still enough to use some free ships, as you will see in the next episode. Yo, Mombi.